yeah, I think sometimes the internet, well, overall, you have your time, you have your season when you go through the heat, you have your time when you go through much love, and you have a time when everything just stagnant, just neutral, just normal. You understand? But this time the internet chose to hate the Adrian. Alright? And yeah, that's what we're reacting today. Like why the internet is doing all of this. Let's see what is going on over here.
What's going on, everybody?
I think let me just say this before this video starts. I've been on YouTube for quite some time, and well, we're doing this video like as if we are reason like it actually the writer said we're watching it together. We're reasoning, we're talking. And if you've been on YouTube for a minute, what's that guy named Demarcus Cousin the Third? What's his name again? What's that guy name again, man? I just remember his name, but I can't. But his name is like his character name on YouTube is Demarcus Cousin the Third, and now he's doing this doing these Predators video. If he Digion, if he was continuing doing this type of video, I think the internet would give him its fair share of hating, because there was one point he was crying and then he was bad, then he's going to Christianity. So if he was doing this type of video, I guarantee you he would have his fair share of the internet hate. But he realized how this YouTube thing works. Sometimes you have to switch up, you have to change how you do your content for the better of your character. Because now, well, let's see.
So you know he's not gay, just so you know. Just to clear that up. Wait, are you guys from here?
Hey, put it down.
Don't get physical. We'll beat your ass. Don't get physical.
So a niche YouTuber from a niche corner of the internet has recently been hit with the corny allegations. And I'm not going to lie, it is very funny. Now, to be fair, I know a lot of you guys aren't going to know who I'm talking about, but that YouTuber is the Adrian Harding, and he comes from an era of YouTube called the Mic'd Up Cole.
Yeah, I see him on TikTok. I used to see him on YouTube a lot, but no, I'm not. Like, he used to be in the algorithm, but no, I'm not seeing him no time at all.
A little history lesson for you niggas is that around 2020 to 2021, there were a group of YouTubers who would go around and just do shit and vlog it. Think of dudes like Jadeon, Loaf, obviously Adrian, Kendrick Curry, Ama HD. All these guys would do stuff that could range from pranks to just being a public nuisance. But during that time, we were coming off the pandemic, so niggas were definitely living vicariously through these creators. And good for them, because guess what? Most of them niggas got hella bread. One of those guys was the Adrian Harding, and I heard he be going by DH2, so I guess it's fitting that I'm making a video on him. But in the outstanding 26, these days he's been called corny, so I'm here to figure out why. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so the whole Adrian Harding situation started because he's finally going through the process of the internet switch up, and it's really just part of being a content creator. And honestly, when you get switched up on, sometimes it can be valid, and other times it's just your turn to be cooked by the internet. But in this case, I think it's a little bit of both, because you see, with Adrian Harding, after seeing everything, I can definitely say I see the criticisms are valid, and because these criticisms are valid, people have taken it to a point it low-key does start to feel like bullying. It just goes back to the fact that the nigga did things that make you say, okay, I understand it. But the first thing that was on the chopping block was how Adrian treats kids.
Grown man, don't push on me.
Well, you're not moving.
Yeah, I'm a grown man. Don't
Get
push
out
on
of this
me.
room.
Don't push on me.
Every one of you, get out of this room.
My cheeks itch. I'm about to itch my cheeks in front of everybody. Still gotta look comfortable.
Hey, this private. It's private.
You're trying to make a video real quick, okay? We can come back.
Hey, what's your name? Sierra. What about if I snap you? Yeah,
Nah. That's actually crazy. The way him said that? They just gonna clip that for real.
Yeah, I'm cool.
These clips are crazy, okay? But before I talk about them, just keep in mind how the caption brings up the fact that D'Adrian is 25, because this is a reoccurring thing when it comes to all these clips and making fun of D'Adrian. Now, regarding the actual insane clips that we just seen, I just want to say I don't necessarily think D'Adrian is a PDF, because if you go to the comments, they're baking the hell out of this dude. I mean, if you keep scrolling, it's genuinely one of the craziest switch ups I've seen, because a few years ago, everybody was riding for this guy, and he was even linking up with the baby. But before you make your opinion, let me show you this as well.
Sorry, my son, he on the spectrum. Khakis on, with the khakis on. Yeah. This is what I live for. Yeah, pack around. The Heezy is OD. Wait, which way? Yeah. Whoa. Here we go now. Wherever you want to go.
So I think the main takeaway is that D'Adrian is probably just comfortable around kids. Not to say that as a grown-ass nigga he should go around at his big age joking about kidnapping them, but there's just not any proof that he's a PDF. I just think he's super immature, because mind you, he was talking about itching his cheeks. That nigga is tripping. Now the next thing is also very reasonable criticism, and it's just the fact that D'Adrian is low-key just a nuisance to people, and this consistently happens at Walmart, and that's how he went viral initially, doing Walmart pranks. Part of why this is being so heavily critiqued is because people are pointing out the irony of a person becoming a millionaire by harassing the people who are working a 9 to 5.
Yeah, I think these type of videos are getting washed up. They're getting old now. They're getting to the point where, it's, I don't know if you're living on the rock, but are you using TikTok, but I see some TikTok videos and they are wild. I think persons are just tired of it. Most of these viewers are watching these videos are 95 workers, and they themselves are actually putting themselves in a show. Like, what if this guy didn't pull up? What if, So that's just my personal opinion.
He is struggling against the wind right now. What's going on, Nick? Or should I say my Nick guy? You know what I mean? Oh, a Luber. You a freak.
What's going on, everybody?
Now, when I see these clips of D'Adrian, it actually reminds me of Jadion, but specifically when he stepped away from prank content. And at the time, I felt like he was tripping, but after growing up, I do get what he was saying. And he's low-key the antithesis to D'Adrian. I remember this had broke the internet at the time because...
Bro, that's why I do my reactions live. In the beginning, I said D'Adrian was like one of these guys that go around being a nuisance, and I know at some point persons are gonna get so tired of it, but persons stick to the script, still being the same, them not changing, not evolving, still being immature. So that's why the internet is bullying him, bro. He's showing only one, it's like a one-trick pony type of thing. Like, you gotta show different style of you. Look at Kai, he was doing streaming, now he's doing sewing, bro. You gotta switch up the style somehow. You gotta change a little bit. But keeping the same energy, keeping the same vibe, and that will make you lit.
Jadion was making so much money. Maybe it was because we were coming off COVID and the normalcy was changed forever that we gave him a pass, but honestly, some of this content is pretty corny and does disturb people. And with Jadion, rather than staying in the position he was and making hella bread disturbing the public, he decided...
One thing I don't like is when those TikTok videos of persons minding their own business in Walmart, are these Targets, are these supermarkets, are these places, and a streamer will just come up to you doing their stream and stuff, and you really not up for it, you're not bothered by them, but they keep pushing the cameras in your face, making it annoying. I'm not a supporter of that. Like, let the people be, let the person, like, if you're going there to do something fun or to buy, don't bother in the 9 to 5 workers and persons that are not familiar with, especially the old peoples, bro. And again, it's funny, but to pivot and just move on to something that matches his age. And that's basically the crux of this D'Adrian Harding switch up. They feel like he's not acting his age. And if you're a 25-year-old millionaire who makes content that at times can be at the expense of someone, but at the end of the day, he's just having fun. Yeah. And he's just right now going through his fair share of hate right now, or what would say the internet turned on him. He's just going through that right now. What he could do is use that hate to profit off of it. You know, do something different, change his style or something. Yeah.
One's piece, you know, it's gonna make sense that people are gonna call you out on it, but it is a little whiplash because it's the internet switch up. Where were these same people back then? I think a big part of why he's just now getting switched up on is just the fact we're growing up, and in growing up we realized that D'Adrian truly is the Walmart Grim Reaper. That's what they're calling him. They're saying he's the Walmart Reaper. And do you know how embarrassing that is? If someone calls you the Grim Reaper of anything, you need to understand you are doing far too much. This next thing is my own personal gripe, but I seen some clips of him having kind of unsavory interactions with people.
You're mad about the headband. No, I don't care if you fuck with me or not, but I'm saying, you did it short since you slapping who in that shit?
I slap you in your shit, bro. I don't play like that. Stop fucking playing with me, bitch.
Why didn't you slap me? I was right here. I turned for you.
I slap the shot, niggas.
This close. That's what I'm, and you see how I turned for him? I'm like, okay, if you want to slap me, niggas right here. He got his headband over his cornrows. You suck. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Just so you know, he's not gay, just so you know. Just to clear that up. Wait, are you guys from here?
Hey, put it down.
Don't get physical. We'll beat your ass. Don't get physical. No, I'm telling you. No. Don't get physical. We'll beat your ass. I'm telling you. Okay.
Like, that's the part of the internet I don't like. That's the part of the streaming, the IRL, and everything. These persons were just minding their business, right? And then you're gonna disturb them, and then when they're I get the part you shouldn't touch the guy's camera, but and then what you gonna do? Ignore them, and then you're gonna look like a soft wimp. You gotta defend yourself, bro. And what you gonna do? They're gonna make clips out of it, and because he got more followers, his followers are gonna run with his narrative. Man, it's crazy, bro. Y'all need to just leave persons alone, bro. It's 2020 COVID year is done. Now we're on some new elevating yourself, bettering yourself type of vibe right now, bro.
That's cool. Don't get this.
Now my thing with both of these clips is that when you look at them, D'Adrian is a content creator and he's low-key tripping. With the couple, I understand that the man put his hands on the camera, but the woman also said don't record us. And when you just think about the fact that an average person probably isn't trying to be involved in a random YouTuber's vlog, I feel like you can be pretty sympathetic towards them.
Exactly.
Not saying niggas should have put his hand on the camera, but it just goes back to the fact that you have a creator versus a non-creator, and as a creator, it's kind of on you to navigate these interactions with respect to the fact that these people never said I want to be on camera. You feel me? And as for the basketball players, as a former hooper myself, if this guy D'Adrian was really just rage baiting and trolling and egging this player on, it's just like, come on, dude. And it's not even just the fact that he be egging people on, but it's that reaction he be having. Like, bro low-key starts getting a little tough, talking a little crazy, but you're egging people on. How do you provoke people and then have the audacity to react that way? It's just unsavory, my nigga. And like I said, it just goes back to the fact that this guy is a millionaire. He's a millionaire harassing people, and maybe it's also the fact that we're in pretty trying times. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel like part of why D'Adrian got this, I guess, abrupt switch up is because us as people, as consumers, as viewers, we're at a different place than we were in 2021. We're coming off a pandemic. We were stuck in the crib. We're seeing niggas go outside and just live life. Niggas wanted to see the world, and that's what this content provided. And now that we're kind of out of that mode and niggas are going through it, you know, employment's hard, and you start seeing a millionaire go and harass people and then talk crazy after provoking them, nigga, I'm side-eyeing like shit. And then I just want to go back to my comparison with Jidion. He left the public disturbances behind while D'Adrian didn't. And as D'Adrian gets older, niggas are going to clown him more and more. And you just have to ask the question, should a grown man be making jokes about kidnapping kids or disturbing the peace? Or even rage baiting presumably high school basketball players? Probably not. But since he does, people are going to cook him, call him corny, bring up when he graduated, and it's going to be rationalized. But that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions.
Yeah, bro. The whole public interaction persons in the public, like, leave the persons at their shop, bro. And then you acting tough. For what? For the extra clips? Man, you still could be, I'm just saying, yo, y'all could be more creative than involving persons in the public. Or if you see somebody don't like it, like, leave them alone. Like, persons out there like really support you, and persons out there really like, oh, it's one of those TikTok videos, and actually like want to be in your videos. Bro, some people just leave them alone. We're going through some tough times. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. And if you guys like this video, like the video, man. Comment. Let me know your thoughts, guys, so I could be in the algorithm, spin some facts, you know. But without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All right.